beautiful angels, welcome back to my channel. I'm Isabel Palacios, and in today's video I am excited because I'm going to be talking all about night routines. I've really realized lately, especially through 2020, the power of the morning routine. But one thing that I haven't really touched upon is the night routine. Now, I could easily have made a video showing you guys how I do my night routine and like step by step, but I think that what's really important when creating routines for yourself is finding something that works for you. So instead of running through my whole routine, I'm just going to give you some tips to help you best utilize that time before bed, your bedtime, so that you can have a great sleep and know that your night routines will directly affect how you feel in the morning. So before I get into this video, I would like to thank today's sponsor, which is perfect for the topic at hand, Sutera, this amazing dream deep memory foam pillow, which I am so in love with. This is the most perfect pillow. I have to have just a really good, not too soft, not too firm pillow, because I do suffer from backaches, especially on my shoulder area. I do tend to get a lot of stress in that area, you know, sitting down or hunched over. This pillow has helped alleviate the built up tension in my back and just throughout my upper back especially, and in my neck, which I can tend to get. This Dream Deep pillow is perfect, beautiful memory foam. It's really helped me with just relaxation, and it's absolutely so comfortable. I am a huge side sleeper, and ever since I was in the womb, there are literally pictures of me in the womb before I was born sleeping like this. So that has always been my go-to sleep position. And what I love about this pillow is the fact that it has this curvature that fits my nice little arm right in there, so I can lay my neck right in here in this crevice, and then I can put my arm here. It is so genius, and it really morphs to my body and just my natural sleeping position. It's temperature regulating memory foam. It doesn't get really hot and it keeps nice and cool for you, especially if you like to sleep on the cold side of the pillow, due to its high density cooling memory foam. I'm a person who usually has to prop up a ton of pillows and sleep with all types of different arrangements just to feel supported. I do have a very big bed. I love big beds. Sleep is so important to me. So I highly recommend this pillow for a more luxurious and calming sleep. So if you want to get your very own Dream Deep pillow, be sure to visit the link down below for 20% off. Yes, we are giving a 20% off discount for those of you who use my specific link down below. So other than having a really great pillow and just sheets and bedding and all that, I highly recommend for you, as my first tip, to have a set bedtime. So this is going to set your circadian rhythm. It's going to get you in a routine, and that way, if you're a person who struggles falling asleep at night, your body will become accustomed to already winding down at a certain time. So for me, I give myself a window from like 10:30 to 11 to start falling asleep. Now that means in bed or in my pajamas already, face washed, skincare done, ready for bed 10:30 to 11. And something that's really been helping me lately is utilizing the bedtime app on the iPhone. And this is right in the alarm clock app in your phone, which is just a little bedtime sleep icon. You can log in your bedtime and your wake up time so that you can see how many hours of sleep you get a night, and it also tells you how your sleep is doing. And if you're somebody who wants to start waking up earlier, getting to sleep earlier is so important. And this is one thing I hear from people is, well, I normally have to go to sleep at this time. How do I get into bed if I'm so used to going to sleep late, maybe 1 or 2 in the morning? How can I start winding down? I don't get tired until 1 and 2 in the morning. And that's the thing, is that a lot of times our bodies are accustomed to going to sleep at that time, so that's why it's hard for you to go to sleep earlier. You'll toss and turn. I used to be that same person, but logging a sleep schedule and forcing myself to go to sleep at earlier times is what really helped me take control of my night routine. So you've chosen your bedtime. Now, what do? You start winding down at least an hour before bed. So what does winding down look like? Well, it means you can put on some essential oils in your room. Make sure you're not putting them around pets because they can be toxic to dogs and cats. but just putting some lavender essential oil or putting some lavender spray on your pillow at night can really help you start relaxing. One thing that has helped me a lot is setting my phone to that bedtime hour. I have it set to so that whenever it's like around 8 p.m., the sun is down, the screen naturally starts turning orange. So you can do this in the little swipe up section of the iPhone. You can hold down on the brightness of the screen and click night shift. So utilize night shift. You can see it turns it into this orange color, which gets rid of the blue light, which the blue light is what keeps people on. If you're on electronics till really late at night, it will be harder for you to go to bed. So either get blue blocking lenses for when you're working at night, or just turn it on to night shift, which laptops, the Mac also does this as well. You can turn it off and on as you please. Sometimes I turn it off if it's too early for me for it to be on, but I have it set so that it automatically does it at 8 p.m. every single night. Another thing you can do is just turn off your phone an hour before bed. If you don't want to do all that, just put your phone away an hour before and get out a book. Now, I always have a book on my bedside table on my nightstand. This time around, I am reading Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. Really good book, and it's such an enjoyable read, but so inspirational. And I like to read this before bed, so winding down with a book is a really great way to relax, to unwind, and to get your mind off of things. Which brings me into a routine. So this is how you can start having fun with your night routine. You can choose a few activities to do in that hour before bed. Along with reading, another thing that I really recommend is journaling. So I always keep a journal with me. This is like my personal journal. This is from Vera Bradley. Write down either your to-do list for the next day, which I highly recommend doing your to-do list the night before so that when you wake up you can hit the ground running. But what I love to do here is write down things from throughout the day, things that I wanted to work on, perhaps things that stayed with me that day, or if I had a tough day, write down my feelings, all types of stuff. Really get into the habit of journaling at night, because this is the thing about nighttime and why you should utilize your nighttime for your own self-development. Our subconscious is usually wide open at night before we're going to sleep. It's when it's opening up, it's going to become more active. So that's why being really introspective at night and running through those feelings and releasing things through journaling, meditation, whatever works for you is so potent, it's so powerful. So I highly recommend you journal, you meditate, maybe for 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be a long time. Set a timer for 10 minutes while you meditate, timer for journaling for 10 minutes, and then get into a reading material. Also, you can do a guided night meditation, which those are really great to fall asleep to, and just doing something that is going to bring you to the present moment and help you relax so that you can best utilize your sleep time. And finally, my last tip is to visualize. Now, you guys know that I talk a lot about the Neville Goddard method of manifestation, of visualization. Now, one thing I love, and this is something that I've been practicing for over a year, 2 years now, and that is creating a scene in my head or visualizing how I want my next day to go, run through all the wonderful things and think about wonderful things. Don't start thinking about your to-do list, think, oh, I have to do all these things. No, start visualizing and creating how you want your day to go. Or you can use this to manifest great things into your life, to bring into existence good things. Like I was saying earlier, our subconscious mind is wide open at night as we're winding down. Our conscious mind is kind of shutting down, and the mind, that's like our dream state. So it's a really powerful time to rewire your subconscious. Now, I don't do the visualization technique every single night, just on certain nights. And usually you just need to do it once and it already manifests things into existence. So it's like you're planting the seed into your subconscious by utilizing that time at night. Now, I will also say some really good things to do before you get to bed is make sure you always have a large bottle of water or a large cup. I usually prefer bottle of water because you have a lid on it so you prevent spillages or anything getting into the water. But this one is a water bottle I fill up every single night. I love it because the size is perfect. I really should be using non-plastic, but I promise you I reuse this all the time. But I basically fill this up and I keep it on my bedside table on my nightstand, so that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I drink water, I wake up my cells, I rehydrate myself, and it also gives me a burst of energy. It's so crazy how drinking water first thing in the morning wakes you up. And that's just a little tip to help you guys in your mornings as well. So that's it for today's video. I really want to stress that you don't be super hard on yourself and make this something super rigid. Have fun with your routines, whether it's your night routine, your morning routine, because the easier and more fun and enjoyable you make it, the more likely you are to stick to it. And the way we create really solid, good habits and routines is by doing them over and over and over again every single day. And like I talked about in my previous video, we have to have that bounce back rate where we're just getting back on. Doesn't matter if we skipped it one day, as long as we keep going back and staying on it, then that is how we will succeed. Also, if you guys want to get my beautiful Sutera Dream Deep pillow, then click the link down below for 20% off for my viewers. And I know you guys will enjoy this. It really has changed my sleep, so I really want you guys to try it and let me know what you think. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and always remember this, my beautiful angels: no matter who you may be in this life, no matter what you may be going through or what your current circumstances are, always remember your true beauty, your true worth, and your true power always come from within. Also, just want to let you guys know I've been a little MIA on YouTube, even though I've been uploading quite frequently on my podcast, Taking Back Your Power. I am working on a program for you guys, an online program, which I'm super excited about. Stay tuned for more developments on that, because I am going to be announcing it in these next couple of weeks. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for your love and your patience and support always. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.